Here is the thing, I need to tell you something. I just came up with the strangest idea ever. By the way, look, this is all related right now. Look, this is my house here, right? That's my car. I have a house. I built this mini rooftop for another car or whatever this past summer, right? And now I came up with the strangest idea ever of what is that I'm gonna build next. Come, follow me. I need to show you around the house. I need to show you the plan and quite a few things so you can get familiar with what we are about to do next. So look, first of all, let's enter here, my house, and this is the golden plan. This is the plan of how I will grow my membership program to 100 of paying members. And this is a construction plan. It's a model, right? That's gonna get us paid and help a lot of people. So if you have followed my YouTube channel, you probably know that I have a membership program, right? Yeah, I run a membership program where I help other life coaches build their own coaching programs so they can charge people $97 per month for their communities, their courses, right? So they can build a recurring income. I do the same thing. I have 30 plus people paying me $97 per month for my membership program. And I have been building my program for how long? For around 1 year now, right? And I got to 30. I have not grown to 100 yet, but that's my next milestone goal. Look, I work hard every day and my goal is to go from 30 to 100 members. And look, I am paid two ways, right? The first way is I'm making $1,200 per month right now, Skool affiliate, right? So I'm getting an affiliate payment every month, passive income, for me helping a lot of people grow on the Skool app. That's the first way of how I get paid, right? The other way how I get paid is that I have members paying me $97 per month as well. Roughly at this moment I am making around 3K per month income, which, to be honest, is an above average salary here in the country where I live, right? I live in Slovenia, and people can survive here with 1,000 euros per month somehow. They can, right? I am making 3K right now. Yeah, it's not 5, it's not 10K, but this is an awesome salary for me to be able to survive here in a village. And guess what? I have people paying me a monthly fee, right? And this creates a recurring income for me. So whatever money I'm making, I make it every month and it comes on its own into my pocket. Okay, so that's quite cool. But I am not happy with 3K per month income, right? I want to go to 10, and I'll tell you something really important right now. I wrote down here on this whiteboard a plan of how to go to 100 people paying $97 per month. It's not that just that I'm gonna do this for myself, right? I'm gonna be helping a lot of others achieve these same goals, because right now I am totally capable to help someone get their first 20, 30, 40 members paying them as I have that many, right? So I am completely eligible right now, yes, helping another person, right, get 2, 3, 4K per month income, because I'm doing it myself. The problem why I am not myself yet at 50, 100 members is because for the last year I have been improving my program, improving my approach, and even not just that, growing personally, spiritually, going through a few challenges in life, but to be honest, I'm quite stable and quite happy, right? But I still have a lot of potential for growth, right? This here is my vision board. I want to achieve more awesome things in my life later on, and so now, finally, let's get to the point, okay? Here is the new idea that I came up with today. I have this past year, summer, built the rooftop in front of my house, and I have been always optimizing this existing house of mine and doing some construction work as well, right? And I was like, look, yeah, I want to go to 100 members paying me, but at the same time, I want to be more inspired. I don't want to be just doing this coaching growth work. I need something else as well that's gonna keep my mind occupied and I can be even happier. So I came up with the idea that I want to build something while I'm gonna be growing to 100 members paying me. I want to build something as well. I want to inspire myself this year with some construction work that I'm gonna do. Here is the thing, right? You saw this beautiful thumbnail of mine on the YouTube channel. I am growing my YouTube channel a lot these days. I am getting a lot of clients from my YouTube channel, right? But I am also studying a lot how to build stuff. I am very inspired about both building stuff physically and building stuff online, right? My membership program, because these two things relate. The basics of building stuff are always the same, right? Have a strong foundation, this and that, this gonna hold that, blah blah blah, systems. Here is one system that I am putting in place for myself, right? And guess what? Let me show you something else. Building this rooftop here, right? And this parking lot down below here, that was a system. I needed to follow certain fundamentals myself through which I have built this. Look, I'll tell you something. I can easily kind of hang myself here onto this right now and it's gonna hold my weight. So, doing construction work, right, you need to follow certain guidelines, you need to follow certain fundamentals. By the way, look, do you see those tools that I have? I put this here to have my tools a little organized, right? Just showing you around. But building anything, construction stuff or building freaking the system, the model through which we're gonna go to 100 members or through which we are having recurring monthly income, all of this is mindset. It's the rules, it's the principles of life, right? Oh, and by the way, I never showed you around my house, so you know, because this is all very much related, right? So here is the entry to my house. I have this plan written here in front when I come in my house. Alright, cool. I have the vision board. Alright, cool stuff. Okay, I have a big TV there. I don't know why. I'm just a filmmaker, photographer. I like to have a big 4K TV. I put it myself. I installed it myself here, right? But before I have put that big TV up, right, I have done a lot of other construction work here in my house as well. You know, I painted these walls myself, right? I have put the sofa here, whatever, and here is my workstation. I have built this workstation, right? Look, I have two big screens here, you can see that. I have professional light for my YouTube channel videos and Zoom calls. In here at the back, I have a very strong computer that allows me to edit videos, right? And you know what? I have paid for all of this stuff in my house with my work, with my coaching services in the last 2 or 3 years. $2,500 for the computer, table, screens. And this camera through which I'm filming my vlog videos, right? It's also $3,000. And I'll tell you something real quick, right? My father bought this camera for me. He bought it for me, in fact, as a gift. And I'll be honest with you, my family bought me this mini house as well. Now, I'm just very transparent with you here because I don't want to hide anything in my vlog videos, right? My family was so kind to me. They have divided the inheritance to all of our children ahead of time. So they actually bought this house for me. And then later, my father was like, hey, we have leftover money, right? So we're gonna buy you a camera or so, right? But to be honest, look, listen, I'll sit down here for one more moment. I am not some kind of a spoiled kid that my parents do everything for me, okay? If you have not seen my vlog videos, okay? I have told my whole story many times, and I actually have put 50 work into all of it on my own. And yes, 50% my family always helped me. But to be honest, they wouldn't do these things to me if I was never gonna be showing up for myself. I have struggled in life. I have been physically, mentally, spiritually challenged. I have gone through 12, 13, 14 years of a transformational life journey, to be honest. And it was not easy. Often I have been alone, I've been lonely, I've been empty. And even my family could not help me. My family could not always provide me with I don't know, emotional stability or whatever, right? Like we people, we are not perfect. We needed to go through challenges together with my family, but they were very kind to me and they always stepped up for me, right? So that's why I'm even able to be stable here and have this mini house that I live in. But as I told you, it's a 50-50 effort, right? I have filled it in with stuff. I have worked around the house. I've done my part of work, and I'm just sharing with you all of this because I really want to be transparent with you. I need you to get to know me, my lifestyle, who I am, what I do, what I'm gonna do next, so you know that I'm a real person, right? Alright, so this is the balcony area where I have a beautiful view, and I'm gonna tell you something. I feel very much okay with this view, right? But I don't feel completely free, okay? And what I'm gonna tell you next is related to our plan of this video, because I'm gonna introduce you to a new ninja technique of what I'm gonna build next. So, standing here, you see, even I put this picture on here, okay? I drilled the hole, I put the picture here, I put those shelves, and I put my spiritual stuff here and all these kind of things, right? So I have learned how to be a builder. Okay, I need to show you around further, alright? So here I can walk and I can enter the kitchen, right? So I have built this wall on the left as well, by the way. But that is a mini simple kitchen, nothing special to be honest. I have put this wall up here. I don't know why I put those there, but here the other side, I wanna like paint it with strips going this horizontal way to be honest. So I might do this as a next project. I have not finished this yet. I put this idea here, look, the circle thing, because it was a leftover. I bought it once and I was like, where should I put it? I put it here. I put these chairs here so I can be sitting here and yeah, oh, that's a kitchen now. But now I might just get to the final point. Oh yeah, while we're here, right? I built that wall as well once, right? So you guys know, I built that wall and it was too simple to be honest. I just have put like a wooden frame and those blocks. On the left side here you can see that they are not spread, those wooden whatever they're called, they're not that much spread as here because I wanted to see the picture of the wall through them, right? So let's get to the point right now, okay? I'll be honest with you, I live alone, okay? I am single and stuff like that, no worries, when the time's right, right? But I can't just work 3-4 hours per day on the online stuff. I need something that's gonna keep me busy. And I was like, how could I free my soul, free myself so much up that even my living here in this house would be the next level thing? Because sometimes, right, I'm not too inspired, you know, working here from this room or from my office or from my balcony or so, because I feel a little, I would not say depressed, which I was many times, right, but a little, it's tight, right? Even this view, yeah, everyone is like, hey, this is a beautiful view and stuff like that, but when I'm sitting on this balcony, I don't feel completely free because the view there, right, sometimes it's a little blocked, right? I'm a little too low sitting on this hill, right? I'm just not too inspired to always be on this balcony. And by the way, look at this. Look, for example, right, if I am, I don't know, sitting here or doing, I mean, I have spaces, right? But I am, like, you see this rooftop, right? It's just so low and the window of opportunity is so tight for me, right? And then I have these fans and I have that kind of, the roof, right? It's just blocking this beautiful view. So I was like, how could I make myself like a space to which I would go to and work from it and have even better view than this? And that is when today's idea came to my mind. Look, if our goal is to go to 100 paying members, and while I am getting paid a lot, I want to support with that payment me building something. And here is the reveal. I don't want to build a house like this. That's a reveal, alright? I will not build a house. Okay, that's too big of a project. I can't build such a thing as that kind of house that you see there. But as you can see here from my YouTube channel, right? I often study how people build stuff, right? And I often study and produce a lot of valuable content where I build my membership program. And I'll tell you one more thing, because you can see, right? This is the left side and that's the right side. You know how life works? Left side, right? And right side. Some stuff is like spiritual, emotional, soul, right? Creativity. And the other stuff is like, hey, freaking let's do some stuff. Let's think about stuff. Let's calculate. Let's be rational. Let's do stuff. I can't just always be doing the rational stuff, right? I need to do something creative and physical, right? But understand this, right? Even if this is very kind of rational work or so, building a house or physical, right? Which is like, hey, let's do some stuff, let's freaking go, let's do some stuff, right? Not for me. I am burnt out with my online work because I've been overthinking. That's my rational all the time, right? I need something creative, right? Something physical. But you know how in life, left and right side and so on, yin and yang, right? They go hand in hand, and they must go hand in hand for someone to prosper and grow. That's what I am about right now. That's what I'm about. While I'm gonna be going to 100 members paying me 97 a month, I'm gonna be vlogging the whole journey of how I'm getting there and combining with building something, alright? And it's not this kind of big house, and it's something related similar to it, and it will be on my property here. Okay, so I'm gonna get you with something right now. I'll show you something. First, I am gonna show you my property, the size of my property, okay? And I'm quite very limited, okay? Again, I'm gonna walk down here just to show you a little bit around, okay? So, if this is my car here, okay, no worries, my car is here. Okay, I even have this level here, and here is a garage that I have rebuilt this last, I don't know, at the end of the summer, winter, I rebuilt it into a gym. So that's my gym. I have a boxing bag, I have homemade kind of weights, you can do leg presses with that, no worries. And by the way, I have built myself some kind of weights as well that are made out of concrete, right? I have tried to build stuff, alright? And I even have here the lawnmower, what is called the whipper-snipper. I'll tell you why this whipper-snipper is also related to what we're gonna talk about. So you see, this is the gym, okay? That's the size of it. It's a little small, but don't worry, this is just a gym. I don't wanna do too much other stuff right now here. So you see, this is my property, right? I have a car. It's got its own rooftop here already, no worries. Then we have a garage. We have the other parts that I already showed you. And that's about it. I have just shown you this. And I am not standing on my property anymore. This is here a road. This is now a new neighbor here. Okay, so the neighbor is very close to me. So I have one neighbor down here. That's my house. Another neighbor is this neighbor. That's his property, I'm here. And that's another neighbor of mine. This neighbor is lowly neighbor. He always gives me my tools. I borrow tools from him. So that's my property here. And the edge of my property is here, up here, and that hill behind is still mine. The same thing on the other side of my property. I'll come here, back here, right? So that's the parking lot that we just built this past summer. And that hill that you see behind is mine. Okay, that hill is mine. Okay, so here is the final catch, right? Which I'm gonna show you right now, to be honest. I have this hill behind me here that I am not using at all. I just never knew what to do with this hill, and that's my property, I'm the owner. And I never knew what I will do with it. I just always need to do the work on it. I just need to be mowing the lawn all the time, okay? So I was like, what if we could turn this hill into something that's usable? So here I have this other mini shed of mine, which I never used to sit in, alright? Don't worry about this shed anymore. So today I came from a run across my village, right? And I came up here because I was a little tired and I was just looking around, and my first thought was, what if I would rebuild this and put a nice mini shed here. I was like, what if I build a wooden shed and maybe I can have a mini room in it for my little office work? And I was like, nah, you know why? Because even if I would rebuild this into some kind of wooden shed, I don't have an awesome view from it. So here I was standing and I was like, I don't want to be rebuilding this and putting some kind of shed, but I was like, how much further up this hill would I need to go so I could start seeing through over my house and I could have a nice view. So I went a little further and further, and I'm going up now, you see. Here I was standing and the view is being expanded, and I was like, let's go a little further, to be honest, to see how much better view I could have if I climb up here, alright? So I went up to somewhere up to here, I'll be honest, and I was like, whoa, this changes everything. Look at this view. From here you can see over my house, and this is still my property on which I stand. So here I was standing and I asked myself, what if I could build a wooden shed here, one room shed, maybe even like a little porch in front of it, like a terrace, right? And this could be the view from which we see everything, and I could set up a table, maybe even a sleepover stuff in it, whatever, I don't know. And then I could come up here and enjoy the view while I'm working. So I came up with the idea that I would put the foundation, like 4 concrete, I don't know, blocks. I already have an idea. I'll show you this with you in the next other videos, right? But my point is, if I build here a wooden shed, I can come to it. I will build stairs here, right? I actually decided there will be stairs. I want to be up here, so I'll need to go through across the stairs to come up here, right? And we can build a wooden shed here. The other thing will be, right, that we need to pull a cable, whatever, you know, a cable, electricity, water, and internet cable, right? We gotta dig and pull it up to here, so this house can have all 3. My main house will be providing us with the electricity, water, and even the internet. So now you get this idea. I'll start walking down because I need to talk to you about something real quick, right? Here is the thing, right? My property here, right? This used to be a vineyard. Here used to be a vineyard, and this house, they had to come sleep over and enjoy and drink wine and stuff like that. So the problem with this property is you can't really build construction stuff. It's like a farming property, except that you can have that mini house and you can live in because it's allowed. It's totally legal, right? So I was like, mate, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get any kind of permissions that are gonna allow me to be able to build anything very strong, constructive on this property. So I was like, no, how can I build this house anyway? By the way, look that moon. You see, we have yin and yang. We have the moon, and the sun is probably he just went behind the hill, right? But I was like, you know, if it's a wooden shed anyway, right? I could just treat it as like, okay, I have tools there and no one is gonna know us, all right? So that's what's gonna be. I'll make it out of wood. Yes, the concrete stuff will be made very strongly, so actually won't be blown away or so, right? But we'll do this very strongly. So I was like, okay, tomorrow I need to go to the council and ask them what's the permissions about building like wooden sheds and stuff and so on, right? So I want to see what they're gonna say to me, if it's allowed, if it's not allowed, and stuff like that. And then I'm gonna work around that. And so here maybe one day will be the wooden shed overviewing the whole hill and my house there and with the stairs, and it's my property, so no one should say anything. All right, it's a little windy right now. Let me walk down and we'll finalize this conversation real quick. By the way, here where I'm walking down right now, maybe someday are gonna be stairs, all right? So you guys know. So I came down the hill and yeah, the wooden shed there, stairs, electricity, water, internet, pulled cable up there. So how we would build this, right? Look, it's gonna be costs involved, right? We need to hire a caterpillar, we need to buy all sorts of materials like construction materials, you know, the concrete, the iron stuff, like we're gonna need to set up poles, right? I'll talk to you about the plan next time, but the wood and the roof, a lot of costs involved. And that's the whole idea of this. Again, let's go back to the plan and to the vision board. And by the way, here we can make barbecue, because I have this idea here. I can easily make barbecue for people here. We already did it a few times. And here at the same time, I need to thank not just to my brothers who came to help me, but also to my friends. They came and helped me. They helped me to dig out the whole thing. And my friend Nico, he helped me to put these 4 poles up, right? And I need to thank to my parents, of course, because they have also helped me, even with some finances, to be honest. It was their idea that we should build a parking lot here so my car can turn around and we can have another car here. So I need to thank them, because without them, this wouldn't be built, right? So here is the plan. We want to do both. Build the membership program to 100, that's that plan, okay? We gotta do that. And by us growing to 30, 50, 100 people paying us, that will finance the build of the mini shed on top of the hill, and the energy here will increase for me. I'll be busy with that, and I'm gonna be busy with growing my membership program, taking care of all of the customers and so on. And yes, I have 2 teammates who are gonna help me grow this to 10K months, like 100 members, and 100 members will give me even more, like 14K, to be honest, because I'm making $40 if I refer people to Skool as well, right? So that's gonna be that. And for the other part of stuff, yeah, we're gonna need to ask the neighbors, the parents, not the parents really, but yes, my family, brothers, and so on, the friends of mine to maybe help me with some construction work, but mostly I'll do on my own, so this can come handy and in place. I really want to be inspired this spring and this summer that's coming now here for me, and I want to do some stuff. I want to do both. Build and grow the membership program, okay? So this is the reveal of this video, nothing special, but from now on I am gonna be more transparent with everyone. I'm gonna do, this is a final point we need to share here, all right? This is very important. I need to tell you guys about this, right? I will continue with this transparent vlog of mine. I am gonna be posting the behind of scenes on my YouTube channel, because I came up with this idea. Let's move in, I'll tell you something. I came up with this idea that if people, yes, they see a lot of my value, right? And my plans and my strategy. But if everyone who follows me on YouTube also is like, whoa, what is this Primoz guy doing? He's building a house in the middle of the hill, building a shed on the middle in the top of the hill, and he's growing a membership program through which he gets paid monthly fees so he can do both, right? He can finance that project, that build, right? That's a fun thing to watch. I'm gonna subscribe to this guy's channel. That's what I want. I want to vlog my life at the moment. I want people to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm growing my membership to 100, but I'm also building something cool and giving you insight into my life. And if you would like to follow this journey, make sure to subscribe right now, because I'm gonna come up with some cool video clips this spring, this summer, and we're gonna transform our life. Hopefully the energy gets through the roof, all right? Thank you so much. If you're excited, make sure to subscribe so we can follow each other's journeys.